Hello run fans, welcome back to Light It Up with me Sam. Obviously I'm on a bike still, and if you're new to the channel or if you've missed the last few videos, the update is I'm currently recovering from a hip flexor tear or strain. It's obviously pretty bad because I'm 7 weeks in now and still not able to run, but it's not all bad news. It's good news in the fact that I've been doing so much other stuff that in the long run I'm going to be so much better off. Right now it doesn't feel like it, but I really do believe in the process and know that it's going to come good later on. So I've been doing loads of cycling, hot yoga, Stairmaster. I'm training for Snowdon Trail Marathon, if you're not aware, and then I'm also doing Copenhagen Half Marathon in September. So that's a sort of the long-term plan for summer, but I've just got to wait until I'm ready to run. Now I can literally do everything except for run. I'm so close though. I can now jog on the spot, I can do A-skips, I can hop, but when it comes to actually running for longer than like 20 seconds, I get the sort of the ache that I felt when I did the injury on March 18th, where I just thought it was a bit of an ache, a bit like you do, and ran through it and made it obviously a lot worse. So I then stopped straight away and I give it a few more days. So last week's video, I was saying I'm going to be running this week, but I'm being super cautious. You get one chance at getting back to running with this sort of injury, and if you get it wrong, it costs you another month or so. So I'm taking it easy, there's no rush. I'm confident that my fitness is going to be absolutely pinging for Snowdon. The amount of Stairmaster I can do now and the speeds I can do. I started weight training properly. I've got a PT, the fantastic Becky at Rift Fitness. Check her out because she's brilliant if you're near Crawley or Sussex. And so I'm in really good shape. I'm just not running, that's the only thing. But for a trail marathon, I think that's not the end of the world. I'm not trying to go super fast. We're going to be walking lots of it because it's so hilly, and I've been doing that on the Stairmaster. And as long as I've got about 6-7 weeks to get some running in the legs, get some long runs in, I think I'll be fine. And I've still got another 3 weeks before that deadline. And again, I said it last week, but I'm confident that next week is going to be the week where I'll be able to run. It's slowly but surely all coming together, but it's been really hard. It started off hard, got easier, and then it's really ramped up how difficult it is, because for the last 4 weeks it's felt like any day it's going to suddenly be all right, but I'm still aware of it, and now I'm beginning to not be aware of it. I'm sort of forgetting that I've got the injury, which is the first sign that it is actually getting better to the point where I'm going to be able to run very soon. So yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm a bit more pessimistic just to try and temper, because it's the hope that gets you. Trying to temper the expectations, but I'm trying to be positive. I really didn't want to do a video today and just leave it and wait until I can run and then make a video, but that's sort of when you need to make one the most, I think, for my own sort of mental health and, you know, talking about the process. You can't just do it when everything's rosy. You need to post them when they're, you know, when you know you're not going to get that many views because people aren't that interested in a running channel where someone's cycling. And but I'm sticking to the process, so I'm doing it, and already I feel better about it. Are they down the gate for me? Oh yeah. So today we're on about 50-60k ride. I'm with Seb and my dad, who I've just ordered to piss off so I can record this in peace. My dad's been doing loads of training and he's been on like a diet and stuff, and he was like a mega runner, cyclist back in the day. Not even that long ago, even like 3-4 years ago we did Paris-Roubaix Sportif together and stuff like that, and he's wanting to get back a bit faster and training, so he's been working really hard, and I think today's gonna be good for him because yeah, we've done a few in the recent past where we've been going along, he's been dying a bit, but I think he's in better shape now, so it should be quite nice for him to feel like he's getting those gains. So yeah, nice little ride out with him and Seb. And as I said, I've been doing a load of training this week. Done what have I done? Stairmaster, PT session with Becky, all manner of things. But like I said, I've been finding it hard, and Emma, my wife, has been saying to me, you need to make a video, you need to talk about it, you need to open up a bit more, because I've been sort of moping about, you know, the views have died off, subscribers and all that sort of stuff, because I'm not making running content. And I completely understand, this is a running channel, I want it to be a running channel, and if I was watching a channel and suddenly they do a different sport, I'm not necessarily going to watch as much. So I get that, and I also hugely appreciate the people that are watching, because people still are. And it's so easy on YouTube and in sport and in life just to start taking things for granted. Like, you know, my videos are still getting hundreds of views, and that's massive. And like loads of people, me when I was starting out, I would have been so happy with that. Then you get a few thousand view videos and stuff, and suddenly 200-300 views, you're like, oh, what's gone wrong? But actually, that's still amazing. And just, I need to be making videos like this to talk about it and feel better about it, to be honest, because yeah, you've got to be grateful, you've got to take a step back sometimes, and there's no rush. You know, I've had almost 2 months away from actually making the content that I want to be making, that I know works, and you know, builds that whole community that I want to do, and eventually get to, you know, bigger long-term goals. But I've got to be patient, because I can't change the fact that I can't run. So, you know, I just got to get on with it. I can either mope around and be angry about it, or I can just get on with it. And to be honest, I think I have done that really well for the last 6 weeks. It's just last week I've just been a bit more like, oh come on, I really, you know, I'd set my sights on starting my running and videos like today basically, and when that's not happened, it's really affected me. Like, it is hard, like, but this is just a fun thing to do, a nice hobby, and I've got so much other stuff going on in my life that, you know, you need to not get too caught up in it all, and realize it will go on. And like running marathon times and things like that, people don't care, but I mean that in a nice way. Like, they support you and are happy for you, but no one's really following that closely, because everyone's so busy thinking about themselves. And if you don't get your marathon time and stuff, people are still absolutely chuffed that you did it. Like, it's only you that really cares about those personal bests and those seconds and things like that. And I know that because I've watched a load of London Marathon videos this week where people have been disappointed, but I've been like so happy for them that they've been able to get out there, to be able to run, to make the videos, all that stuff. So yeah, that's a life lesson for me that I am taking on board, and as I'm saying it out loud, it's going in even more. It has been really bittersweet, really. I've absolutely loved, I've been watching all the London Marathon videos, Brett's and Aubrey's, and I've been watching all of Andy's runs, because he's got Leeds this weekend. So if you're watching this, Andy, massive good luck to you. Obviously Ben is running, Ben Parks, Philly, a whole range of other ones. I can't remember the guy's name. Aaron Runner, I think it was. He did an amazing video, really good. Q on the Run. I've watched about 20 different ones. So obviously, once the algorithm knows that's what you're after, starts feeding you it. But I've been absolutely loving it, and it's been the best motivation for me. Like, I've been absolutely so jealous that A, they're running, and B, they're making such cool content. But I'm using that to fuel, you know, to visualize what that's going to be like when I get to do it, because I will get to do that. It's just a matter of time. Sometimes it feels like you're never going to make it, but I will get there. And I'm absolutely buzzing to get to that point where I'm running and I'm making a video. And if a few hundred people watch it, I'll be absolutely over the moon. I'll be grateful for every single person that does. Oh, right, let's do some mountain biking, and yeah, chat a bit more later. But today's more about just, I wanted to get those thoughts and feelings out, because I think it's healthy. I think it's good. Right, I've got to close this gate. Look, they've abandoned me. well out of order, mate. Right then, the bike ride is done, and I am at my favourite place in the world, the beach. Oh, that is absolutely the best. Oh, nice bike ride today. We cut it a bit short. My dad hurt his collarbone. We went down a big bomb hole with a big G out that was in my last video, one of the things, and he broke his collarbone mountain biking a while ago. And as part of his exercise regime, he's been doing a lot of press-ups and stuff. And I think that sort of G-out just slightly tweaked it a little bit, and he had a bit of pain. And I said, Dad, let's learn from my mistakes. Let's call it slightly early. So we ended up doing about 2 hours, which is more than enough. Headwind on the way home was an absolute nightmare. But we made it back, and now I'm just walking down to meet my daughter and my mum for an ice cream on the beach. But I thought I'd take the long way to record a bit of an outro. So that's about it really. The update is I'm almost there. I mean, walking, I've done about a 2k walk and I can feel it ever so slightly, but I think, like I said in the last 4 weeks, I think one more week and we'll get there. But whatever it takes, you know, I'm now just at that point of I've just got to wait, and I'm doing loads of other exercise, I'm doing loads of strength stuff, so there's so much I can do. I'm doing hot yoga every week now as well. I've looked at my nutrition, my diet a lot more. I'm now gonna start getting a lot more protein in my diet. And so yeah, I'm looking after myself a whole load more, which is gonna result in, when I'm back running, I'm gonna be able to go faster and longer and do a better job of my training. And yeah, hopefully get better results. But you know, my best will improve, and whatever that means is whatever that means. So I can't tell you how absolutely lush this is. Look at that. Hopefully my colour grading skills will be able to do the current picture justice. No paddleboarding today. It's a little bit too choppy for my daughter. I'm not going out on my own. She'll probably run in the sea in a minute anyway, because she's nuts. She loves it. Yeah, that's about it really. Thank you very much to everyone that has watched. If you're not subscribed, I applaud. I ask you to do so. And like the video and all that jazz. If this gets a few hundred views, that'll be an absolute win. I'm fully aware it is not the sort of content that you necessarily signed up for when I first started doing my channel, and that's all completely fine as far as I'm concerned. We will be back very soon. So from a beautiful sunny East Preston beach, oh, I can see my mum and my daughter now. I will catch you next time. Peace.